All right, let's come back over to the chat. Thank you everybody for letting me take care of that here. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. Michael R is here saying hello, John. Hello, PAS community. Let's go, Mets. Charles also saying, feel inspired to join in the chat and express yourself respectfully. Gina's here. What is going on, Gina? Hopefully you're okay. On the chat. Keith is back saying, let's go, Mets. All right, there we go. Looks like I'm caught back up to the chat. Oh, this has got to be reversed over here. Don't know why it mirrors the camera. We don't want it to mirror the camera. Very special guest, Mr. DK. Yup. So before we get into tonight's matchup, let's look at some of the other games going on tonight. I do have Fitzy playing in the background right now, so we'll keep an eye on Fitzy. The Cubs have a 2-1 lead over the Pirates going into the second. Guardians up 1-0 over the Tigers in the second. Let me turn Fitzy down here. A little loud. Fitzy right now doing the A's and Red Sox game. No score there. Braves and Nats in a rain delay right now. We're getting started here. The Blue Jays and Rays at 7:30. Angels Brewers at 7:40, as well as the Orioles White Sox. Yankees Twins. Mariners Royals. Reds Cardinals. Then at 8 o'clock the Rangers Astros. 8:40 the Marlins Rockies. Giants and Diamondbacks at 9:40. And the Phillies last night with the win over the Dodgers have officially clinched the National League East. Second straight year they've won the division. And only game that is final. Oh, it's a doubleheader there between the Braves and Nats. The Braves won game 1, 6-3. Sharon's here. What's up? Welcome in, Sharon. No falling asleep tonight, says Gina. Al saying, yeah, DK joined us last night for the football game. A little chopper in front of the plate. Lindor will charge on the run. Got him. One away. I'll take that. One pitch, one away. That was Tatis leading off. It'll be Arise batting second. Machado third. Sheets will DH and bat fourth. Laureano will bat fifth. Jackson Merrill sixth. Ryan O'Hearn seventh. Jake Cronenworth eighth. And Freddie Fermin will bat ninth. The Met defense here behind Holmes. Beatty at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Alvarez doing the catching. And then in the outfield from left to right, it's Nimmo, Mullins, and Soto. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate that. I popped into Fitzy's stream earlier hoping for an A's win. I hopped in this chat and just put, let's go Sacramento. In for a strike, 1 and 2. I have not seen any injury news, so. Baxter saying, let's go Padres. And that one fouled off. We're still 1 and 2. But I want to know, if you watched last night, like, what was the dynamic? Did you like the three of us together? Was it better with just Fitzy and I the week before? Because we'll only do that. We'll only do multiple people when it's football. John Boy is here. You like all MLB teams? Future says here to watch the Mets lose. Ty Johnston's here. What's up, Ty? A must win. Let's go, Mets. Foul tipped it for strike 3. Held on to. Two away. Only the second time the Mets have struck him out in his career. I'm talking about last night's stream, Frank. You weren't here. Okay, make sure we don't have... I hear the game playing. Where is it? There it is. In for a strike, 0-1 to Machado. That's a ball, 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Jacob says, I like the three-man crew. I feel like for football it's easier to do three. Yes, agreed. And that one popped up. McNeil out in shallow center will make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Holmes. Oop, that's a 5. That's a 4, not a 6. McNeil's playing second base. We go bottom 1. Mets coming back. For the Mets tonight, their lineup, it'll be Lindor leading off, Soto batting second, Alonso third, Nimmo fourth, Vientos will DH and bat fifth, McNeil sixth, Beatty seventh, Alvarez eighth, and Mullins will bat ninth. The defense behind Michael King, Machado at third, Cronenworth at short, Arise at second, O'Hearn at first, Fermin behind the plate, Laureano in left, Merrill in center, and Tatis in right field. You liked it as well? Okay, we'll definitely do some more of them then. Sharon says 1, 2, 3. 9 pitches. Let's go. This is a big series. I mean, yes, the Mets are fighting for a wild card, but if the Mets can a lot of baseball to play. If the Mets can somehow sweep them, they'd only be 2 back for the second wild card spot. John Soto's new hairstyle going to be the new grimace. Y'all are winning the World Series now. Check in on Fitzy here, see how he's doing. During the bottom of the second, no score there between the A's and Red Sox. We were live streaming last night. Through the software we use, everybody sent the stream to. It was all the same stream, but everybody can send it to their own channel. And the big YouTuber Tom Grassi rated Fitzy's channel, so that was cool to see. Okay, SNY, where are you? No, that's not what I want. I lost the game here. I have lost the Met game. 2-1 to count here to Lindor. Sorry about that. So let's come back over to the Met broadcaster. There we go. Oh, are the Cubs in the second wild card spot? I used both, Jacob. And that one lined in the center field to lead off single. Like when I do my stream, my layout is designed through OBS, but then I send it to StreamYard just in case there's an issue. Like you guys have seen my computer go down. It keeps the StreamYard keeps the stream going without having to restart everything. Like setting up a new stream and everything. So DJ Jimmy is here. What's up, buddy? Here's Soto. Runner on first. Nobody out. King will deal. In for a strike. 0-1. What's up, Sean M? 9-2 Mets. Home 7 Ks. Well, he's got one so far. Deal 1. And that one ripped up the middle, base hit. Lindor, is he stopping at second? He will. Forgive my ignorance. Lindor and Soto are both wearing the number 21. But Alonso is wearing his number 20. Not exactly, Chuckles. That's what I'm asking. Honor of Roberto Clemente, maybe? Inside 1-0 to Pete. Last time we saw Alonso, he hit the game-winning 3-run home run on Sunday. 117 RBIs, 14 shy of the Met record. The 1-0. And loops one out to left center field. That ball's going to drop in. Lindor stops at third, and the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Nimmo. Clemente night. Thank you, guys. Al, Jacob, thank you. John Boy says, let's get on the board. Here we go. Frank says 21 subs or more. Well, we're at 1 so far. We're at 1 so far, so welcome in. Grand Slam time. Oh, Mets didn't play. Thank you, Jacob. We're up over 100 in the chat already. Welcome in. The first pitch, down low, 1-0. Thank you, John Boy, as well. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And the line, left field base hit. Soto's going to round third. They're going to hold him there. 4 straight singles for the Mets. 1-0. And still bases loaded and nobody out. That'll bring up Swaggy V. How about a Big Apple blast? Sign me up for that right now. This is what the Mets need to do. Forget about hitting the long ball. Give me base hits. Give me base hits. And that's 4 straight. A meeting at the mound here. Genus is loving this. Let's go. Run. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? John Boyd says, wow, it's go time. King tipping pitches? No. I think the Mets are just Worried about base hits tonight. Done it. Mighty Mats. What's up, Christopher? Strike first and keep the pressure going. Down low, 1-0. Oh, yeah. Hispanic Heritage Month. Good call as well. The 1-0 to Swaggy B. And foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. Take King out as early as we can. Lindor just whispered something to Vientos. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe he is tipping his pitch. The 1-1. Right back up the middle. The throw to the plate for 1. The throw down to first in time. 1-2-3 double play. Second and third with 2 out. That'll bring up McNeil with 2 out. McNeil 0 for his last 11. That's a fair ball down in the right field corner. That's going to score 2. McNeil will stop at second, and the Mets take a 3-0 lead. Right over the bag. O'Hearn couldn't get there. Here's Beatty. Up high, 1-0. So going back to Sunday, the last 2 innings, the Mets have scored 6 runs. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. This is how you do it. I'm not singing, Frank. Nice start. Let's go, Mets. Like, this is what we needed. Gina says overdue. Ron saying hi again. Come on, let's get one more. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0. Beatty was swinging. Strike either way. 3-1. The 3-1. And that's drifted out to right. Did he get enough? Back to the wall. It's out of here. 5-0. So after it was 1-0, we wanted the grand slam. They got the double play, but the Mets have responded. Back-to-back extra base hits, a 2-run double by McNeil, a 2-run shot by Beatty. I'm telling you, Jacob said it. Maybe he's tipping his pitches tonight. Because the Mets are lighting him up. Yo, Stoney's here, and I missed him. What up, Stoney? Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. She's got her earbuds, her earbuds in. 10 out of the next 12, baby. The 0-1. And fouled off 0-2. Sure says, I asked for 4, they gave me 5. CP, what's up, buddy? Bats are hot, he says. Down low, 1 and 2. Guys, I say it every time he shows up in the chat. Make sure you check out CP's channel. Doing a great job of doing Mets pre- and post-game stuff. Keeping you up to date on the Mets news. I did not see. I think he was back today. I did not get to see it. And a little chopper foul. We'll do it again. I came in and Brett, the Met, hits a home run. The 1-2. Oh, swung on a missed. That'll end the inning, but the Mets put up a 5 spot. We go to the second. It'll be Sheets, Laureano, and Merrill. Great stuff. Great first inning by our Mets. Don't forget, guys, this is game 1 of the series. Game 2 is tomorrow night at 7. And Thursday is at 1 o'clock. So make sure you have notifications turned on so you know when we go live. Come back over to the chat. Yeah, Manny's back saying, yes, let's go Mets. Thank you for the live chat. Absolutely. Amazing 2-out hitting. Duck, what's up, Duck? Congrats, Duck, on your Phillies and their back-to-back division titles. Pete's walk-off inspired them? I hope so. Frank says, my apologies. I have a new phone that hates me. Turning point. We gotta hope so, right? Who did the D-backs play? Let me look. I should know this off the top of my head. Just did not have much time to do any research today. D-backs are playing the Giants tonight. So the D-backs won last night. So we want to... Thank you. Yep. And CP says Giants. So let's go. We want the Giants to win tonight. Holmes back out to the mound here. With that 5-0 lead now. In for a strike. No, called a ball, 1-0. Yep, John Boy as well. Thank you, John Boy. Let me come over. Charles put the rules in the chat. I'll get to those here. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Guidelines for chatting. No exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, no political talk, no religious talk, no self-promotion or posting of links, unless approved by the host. Charles says, additionally, no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Charles, hopefully things are still good, are back to being good on the island after the tornado. The Mets magic number, it's on the screen. It's hidden on the screen. Oh, that one missed. Ball 4. So lead off walk. So no matter which side you are watching on, the vertical side or the big side, the number is on the screen. Tagging in Sir John with 2 Utes. Did you say Utes? Yeah, 2 Utes. All is well at this point in time, Mr. John. Thank you for your support. LFGM. What's up, Glubby? Down low. 1-1. You got it. 11. Thank you. And that one lined right to Lindor. Flips to second for 1. McNeil with the turn. Got him. Double play. 6-4-3. Let's see. Are they going to challenge? No. Nope, they're not going to challenge. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, I thought he was safe. If we go 8-4 the last 12 games, we're in the playoffs. That's for sure. Double play, 6-4-3. And that one's crushed out the center. Mullins back, looking up at it, and that ball's out of here. Merrill gets the Padres on the board. That double play is huge now. Leo says, Holmes, you got to pitch inspired tonight. 2 runs or less, 6 innings. That'll bring up O'Hearn. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Oops, Daisy. You're a daisy if you do. The 1-0, and that one grounded. Right at Beatty. He'll go over to Pete. That'll retire the side. The Padres get the solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Mullins, Lindor, and Soto coming up. Bless you. You're so good looking. He's only pitching 5, says John Boy. Gina says, bless you, Mrs. PAS. Frank says, God bless. I was just going to say before Holmes gave up that home run, keep focusing. As long as it was a solo shot, right? "21 pitches after 2, looking good." Jackson says, Homer not great, obviously, but with a lead, I'd rather see a few challenge pitches and walks or deep counts. Correct. Correct. Other games going on right now. Cubs lead the Pirates 3-1. Guardians lead the Tigers 1-1. Braves and Nats for Game 2 are still in a rain delay. Boston has a 1-0 lead over the A's. Blue Jays and Rays no score top first. Only final from today, Braves beat the Nats 6-3 in Game 1 of that doubleheader. A true Raider says hi, welcome in. In for a strike, no, called the ball, 1-0. Not more. We hope not. Don't want. A true Raider says, let's go Dodgers. Down low. Oh, called a strike, 1-1. The best is yet to come as long as the Mets get that killer instinct. The 1-1. That one's lined out to right. But Tatis is there. One away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Singleton scored in the first. Come on, everybody. I got sunshine. Come on. All right, that's enough. John, have you tried the new spicy chicken wings from KFC? I heard they were very hot. I have not. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul tipped, held on by the catcher, 1-2. Lindor cracks one out. I don't know where it's going. It's out of here. SNY's freezing up. Like, the audio is fine, but the game is not. So the Mets get that run right back. Sorry about that, guys. I got sunshine. Here's Soto. Soto singled his first time. Up high. 1-0. So it's an SNY issue then. Okay. Thank you, Stoney. Charles is singing too. The 1-0 to Soto. And Soto crushes one out to right. Oh. Sorry. Not deep enough. 2 away. Must have got it off the end of the bat. No? Oh, that was Lindor's. Nope, it was caught. It was not a home run. He absolutely crushed it. And it was caught. Outside, 1-0 to Pete. Sorry, guys. I got to stop going off the sound of the bat. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Not. Right? Lindor on Roberto Clemente Day. The 1-1. And Pete lifts one out to left center. Back towards the track. They just look up at it, and that ball's out of here. Second deck for Alonso. King's got to be tipping his pitches. Got to be. MVP taking batting practices, Jimmy. No doubt, Pete. Polar bear. Grin and bear it. Is this a real score I see? Yes, it is, Jonathan. So in the first inning, it's a bunch of base hits and a 2-run homer by Beatty. And in this inning, 2 solo shots from Lindor and Alonso. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Did you write down that I said 48 and 46? I will write that right now. So Pete's going to get hot over the next week. And that one blooped out to left. Machado's not going to get there in foul territory. Oh, still 0-2. Pitching like Stephen King. We can finally be relieved and not be worried about a game where we got to fight for a lead. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Did they turn a switch on or something? I hope so. Pete's feeling it. I don't know. I'll have to check next time the ball's hit down the lines. Down low, 2-2. Hey, Rory's here. What's up, Rory? Al, I'll have to... I don't know. I've never noticed. Oh, did I freeze up, guys? I have lost the game again. Nope, SNY did. They're having all kinds of issues tonight. It's 3-2 the count. I don't know, Jacob. I don't know what the Mets plans are. You hear me there. The 3-2. And a little soft chopper, Machado, not in time. An infield single for Nimmo. He's 2 for 2. You didn't freeze up. Okay. Then it's all SNY issue then. All an SNY issue. Charles says smash them free subs and hit that like button. We are up to 7 new subscribers already tonight. Welcome in. He's okay. He did have a walk in the second, but that walk got erased on a double play. But then he gave up a solo shot. So Pete almost close to 40 home runs. Let's see where Pete's at. 35. 35 homers for Pete. Down low, called a strike, 1-0. Yeah, 21 pitch. I believe somebody said 21 pitches through 2. 21 pitches through 2. Yeah, Pete almost close to 40. Yeah, I don't know. There's only 12 games left. And a ground ball down the third. They go to second for the fourth. That'll end the inning, but the Mets get 2 solo shots from Lindor and Alonso. It's 7-1 heading to the third. It'll be Cronenworth, Fermin, and Tatis. 8, 9, and 1 in the Padres lineup. Let's come over, check out our numbers through 2. Welcome in. We have 125 people watching right now on the big side. 48 likes. Oh, damn. Oh. Easy. Let's see, who's over on the vertical side? Connor's here. What's up, Connor? I'm new to baseball, and I was born in San Diego. So, of course, I've always supported the Padres, but it's 7-1, a normal score at the bottom of the second. No, it is not a normal score in the bottom of the second, Connor. But welcome in. Nice back-to-back home runs. It was not back-to-back, but Soto was sandwiched in between. Super Nelson is upset. He's supposed to be at the game. A coworker was a no-show, so he's stuck there. Boo! 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 Jonathan says Connor needs to have more experience watching the Mets. This is par for the course, but usually on the unhappy side, right? Boo! Yeah, Padres are no joke. In for a strike, 0-1. Soto's having an amazing second half. No, Soto did not hit a home run. It was caught in right field. I thought, the sound off the bat, I thought he crushed it, but he did not. And that one crushed out the center. Mullins on the track, and that one's gone. Come on, dude, don't be giving up home runs tonight. You're a ground ball pitcher. Why do they have 2 home runs off of you? Speaking of home runs, but opposite team, yep. There's a strike, 0-1. Charles says, stay focused, rooted and grounded, unmovable. New York Mets. It's opposite day. Induce ground balls, please. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. That's true, Jimmy. Shouldn't complain. He is throwing strikes, but game 1 of a 3-game set here. And that one lined out to right. Soto coming off to his right. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Tatis. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. First pitch swinging. His first time up. If you're new here, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. If you're enjoying the live stream, make sure you subscribe as well. We go live for every Mets game. Up and in, 1-0. Jonathan, you missed it. I was singing My Girl. You missed it. Nationals next, Tony, correct. 3 here against the Padres, 3 against the Nats, and then the Mets might not be home again until next year. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. I wonder if Soto was talking it up with his old team pregame. Foul tipped, 2-2. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel inspired to join in the chat and express yourself respectfully. Down low, 3-2. He said, probably a good thing I missed it. I'm tired of hearing it. I was more of a mockery than enjoying it. The 3-2. Tatis will ground it. Lindor cuts it off before the bag. 2 away. That'll bring up a rise. He struck out his first time. Frank says, hit the like on both spots. Oh, I forgot to put a poll in the chat. The first pitch. It's chopped to Alonso at first. He'll flip to Holmes. 1-2-3 inning. Oh, nope. He gave up the home. He gave up the home run. Man, come on. Don't turn into Gary. The Padres get one on the solo shot by Cronenworth. Well, eating a snack right now. We had some brats. Not sure if they were brats or sausages. Some tater tots. Nice easy meal tonight. Nice easy meal tonight. Okay, fundamentals, or as Keith calls them, fundies. Good coverage at first by Holmes. You have to cheer for that at this point, right? John, get it together. Luis Ariz will be a free agent. Nice. Al says tacos for me. John Boy says 33 pitches after 3. Frank says, I'm back. Fighting my phone and cat. It's a conspiracy. For the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Beatty, and Alvarez coming up. McNeil had a 2-run double in the first, and then Beatty hit the 2-run bomb right after him. You'd fit in the booth great with you, Gary, and Gelbsy. And root beer. And Al, we need to know what kind of root beer. There is a correct answer, and there is an incorrect answer as well. Jackson says, random thought. The Los Angeles Angels translates as and Angels. the Angels. Stewart's very nice. As long as it's not A and W. McNeil fouls the first pitch up, but a go ahead and play. Yes, I do remember when the official team name was the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. There's a strike going too. Joe says, Frank, I got $20 on the cat. I might take the phone. The O2. And a little chopper. For me to throw. Got him. Nice play. That'll bring up the hitman. You hope that's... Is Mania piggybacking tonight? I don't know what the Mets have decided to do here. And he got him. They just showed the replay. Gary's here saying 33 pitches look good so far. Yep. There's our boy Gelbs. The first pitch to Beatty. And fouled off 0-1. Jonathan says, good hustle by McNeil. Fouled off. He's saying happy belated birthday to Jonathan. Clemente. Roberto Clemente, Stoney. Frank says, my cat is crazy. She looks at me like I owe her rent money. Yo, IBC root beers. That's my favorite, Jackson. Barks is second. Called strike 3. 2 away. Yeah, IBC is my favorite. Nope, never had Hanks. Little time out here. Not sure what's going on. Swung on a miss. 0-1. And that one popped up on the infield. Machado will make the catch. The Mets go 1-2-3. We head to the fourth. Still 7-2 Mets. Well, Frank says Hanks was good root beer. Wow, IBC brother, rare indeed. Yes, sir. We don't get it here too often. So when we do see it, we buy it. Once again, 125 watching. We're up to 52 likes on the stream. What's up on the vertical side tonight? Welcome in over there. We're up to 64 people watching there. I'm glad they got the software fixed there. We were having some issues with the sound. Oop, let me fix my screen here. There we go. Let's check in on Fitzy. He's doing the A's and Red Sox game. His Red Sox have a 1-0 lead there in the fifth. Make sure I'm live. Yep. Other games going on right now. Let's make sure we're fresh here as well. Cubs lead the Pirates. That game going to the fifth. Guardians have a 2-1 lead over the Tigers in the sixth. Braves and Nats game 2 of the doubleheaders in a rain delay. Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead over the Rays. Brewers have a 2-0 or a 1-0 lead over the Angels. White Sox up 2-0 over the Orioles. Yankees up 2-1 on the Twins. Mariners have a 3-0 lead over the Royals, and going to the second inning, the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Reds. Let's go. I agree, Jonathan. I like how they always salute the military servicemen and women. Agreed. Your support and contribution on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. Thanks. Is the math mathing? No, the math is not mathing, Frank. But that is okay. It's okay. We're up to 9 new subscribers tonight. So, in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, fix my screen again. There we go. D01. In for a strike, 0-2. Machado popped up to second his first time. D02. We'll see. At this pace, we're going to be close to that 8K mark by the end of the month. The 1-2. And that one crushed out to left. Nimmo back to the track, and he'll make the catch. One out. Yo, Jonathan with the $2 power chat. Thank you, Jonathan. CP says, get John to 8K. I think CPs, guys, make sure. We redirect a lot of times over to CPs. We got to make sure we get him to 3K. Jacob's here saying, yo, I'm on playback. I'm on playback, he said. Oh, he said on pregame that he may or may not do postgame. Oh yeah, they're man, I did not see. See, this is why I have to watch CP's channel. Because Manaya's up in the bullpen. D02. They moved him to the pen. Wow. Spoiler alert, post game is happening. Way to ruin the surprise. No, I'm just kidding. I will redirect. And that one chopped to second. McNeil's got it. Over to first, 2 away. That was the last game before the All-Star break. Yeah, come on. I said it before Gary did. Charles says this is powerful indeed. CP's True Mets Talk is a networking channel with the PAS network. That one just missed. 1-1. They also may piggyback Senga when he returns with Tong. That download, he did not go. 2-1. I guess McGill is McGill officially done. There's a strike. 2-2. Who's pitching? Who's on first? I don't know. He's on third. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Oh, he's getting Tommy John. And that one lined out the right center field. That'll split the gap. Soto comes over. A 2-out double there. That'll bring up Merrill. He hit a solo shot his first time. Jacob says, John, you think that guy's back from his flight? I don't know. Like I said, it's not an airport, guys. The only time we should be saying our goodbyes is when the stream's coming to an end. Not when you're frustrated. As you say that, a plane flies over the city. Fouled off 0-1. Leo says, listening while cooking, my turn. Chicken parm sounded good to me. Chef's call, let's go Mets. There's a Delta. Yeah. Nice, Jonathan, very nice. The 0-1. He went 0-2. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. I was going to say, how come Ronnie's not talking? But Ronnie's not there. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Nice play by Alvarez to keep it in front. Something in Gary's drink. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 4. Still 7-2 Mets. There's a guy in a clown costume carrying a sign that says, I stink at fantasy football. Jonathan says the definition of clown show. Jacob. Spam the clowns in the chat. Let's go. Joe says, phew, made it past the 4th. I still think Holmes gets the 5th, Jonathan. And Hollywood Boss. I think, I don't know. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 85 degrees, expected low of 79. Cloudy skies with winds out of the east at 12 miles an hour. Humidity's at 70%. Light rain in the area, and a 100% chance of Charles holding a pina colada. Oh, no, he didn't type that. Frank says the dreaded fourth. Let's get this. Let's go, Mets. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2. The Mets got 2 solo home runs. Last time it was 9-1-2. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yeah, so bring him out again. A sign of trouble, hook him. DO1. And Mullins drives one to right field, back at the wall. It's out of here. 4 home runs for the Mets tonight. Second home run is a Met, and it's now 8-2. That loud laugh. I thought you dropped a loud F-bomb. Mull that over the wall. You know who I haven't seen? I haven't seen Darren in a while. Oh, our song's on. Come on. I hope we are catching the sleepwalking version of the Padres this series. There are more ticket sales for that song than when it was on tour. Oh, man. Yeah, no Darren. Frank says, gotta love when they hit the ball. Home run. Let's go, Mets. I was smoking. How are you doing? Let's go, Mets. We're going to make the playoffs if we win the rest of the games remaining. Yes, the Mets. If the Mets do not lose another game, the Mets are in the playoffs. Yeah, I think before the Texas series. Mullins homered. They're throwing snowballs in hell. Connor says, well, this is unfortunate for me. Mets are the little brother of New York. Okay. We're okay with that. Apparently you're not. Little brother's more popular. Oh, but the Yankees have a better record this year. Yeah, because they play in the crap American League. Who remembers Dancing in the Moonlight? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? 8-4 rest of the way. Ought to do it. Yankees are by far the better team. Uh-huh. Oh, 8-4. Oh, gotcha. SNY, what are you doing here? I don't have the game. And more popular. Okay, but yet here you are on a Mets stream. I'm not getting the Padres broadcast either. Yo, somebody gifted subs. Yo, Caps is here. What up, Caps? I have completely lost the game. Let me see if I can get it back here. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, guys. I'm gonna refresh on the playback side. I'm not getting either game, so hold on. I'm not getting either broadcast here. See if I can find it here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. There is one out here. I am not watching on TBS. I'm watching on SNY. Outside 2-0. Don't care. I'm watching on SNY. I've been watching the whole game on SNY. And fouled off 2-1. Well, I'm ending the playback side, guys. Go to YouTube. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 2-2. Yeah, I think outside of the local area it is on TBS. Yep. Oh, way inside. 3-2. What happens when the umpires interfere? I don't know. I don't think anything. I was not expecting to see 8 runs in a little chopper to first. Well, Hearn will take it and run to the bag, 2 away. I didn't know. Doesn't it? Yeah, words. Does it? What did Lindor do? Anybody? I know he made an out, but how? Oh, do we have any Mets home runs yet? Yes, we have 4 Mets home runs. The first pitch to Pete. In for a strike, going 1. We had a 2-run shot from Beatty in the first. We had 2 solo shots. One from Lindor and one from Alonso in the second. And then Mullins hit a leadoff solo shot here. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. So I'm a little bit further behind than I usually am because I'm watching it on the Hulu stream and not. Lindor struck out. Thank you. Down low. Oh, called a strike. 2-2. Come on, Blue. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. It was a strike either way, but at least he swung. But the Mets get the 1. We go to the 5th. 8-2. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Padres coming up. Let me fix that. Yikes. Hopefully it comes back over there because I don't want to. And is it just that game? Yeah, it's just that game because I tried the Red Sox game and that works fine. James is here. What's up, James? Oh, nice. Lindor struck out. Soto grounded. Yes, thank you. Moonrunner says I'll take it. James says I'm here, John. Of course it's only our game, right? Exactly. I don't know why. Oh, Manaea is on the mound here. So once again, no spoilers in the chat, please, because now I am behind. I'm usually only a pitch behind, but now I'm going to be like 2 or 3 pitches behind. Oh, wow, Manaea. 50 innings, 5.76 ERA in 11 games. Down low, 1-0. Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked the high button. I would have given Holmes 1 more. There's a strike, 1-1. We're up to 78-22 on the sub count. That's 14 tonight. That one missed somewhere, 2-1. Bobby, what's up? The 2-1. And that one ripped foul, 2-2. Doug says Mets are rolling tonight. Let's see how this pans out for Mendy. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there. Like slow motion. Mets need a winning streak so bad. It was rough. Inside 1-0. That was nasty. Excuse me. Oh, we struck out looking. Robert, welcome in. In for a strike, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Was the final score 20-9 in that football game last night? I fell asleep. It was late. I was tired. And back up to Mania off of his glove. Over to first. Got him. 1-3 in your scorecard. 2 away. Yeah, pathetic game. Yeah, I didn't see much of it. After we did ours, I got some dinner, took care of some other stuff. And then by the time I got to it, it was 20-9. It's playback. Yes, I lost the game on playback. I said that when we were over there. Apparently you guys don't listen to me. Did he go? Oh, home plate umpire said he did. 1-1. Leo says, yes, we need to remain hot and win games to be ready. And that one popped up. Foul territory, 1-2. And like I said, it's only the Met Padres. Well, I don't know if it's only, but the 1-2. And a little chopper to third. Beatty's got it. Over to first. Nice inning for Mania. We're halfway through. 8-2 Mets. And another thing, I wonder if the Mets, the pressure, not that the pressure's off because they only have a game and a half lead in the wild card, but they know the division isn't a possibility anymore. You can't hear me when that means you have me muted. That means you're going to be banned. That's not, that's supposed to be for the people that are big supporters of the channel, not people that want to watch the game for free. Yeah, I don't mind the piggybacking. I just would have given Holmes another inning. Twice your computer went down. Yeah, it was Pete Carroll's birthday yesterday. He looks 54 rather than 74. Hey, the Mets made it to the NLCS last year, being the last wild card team. Well, on playback, Jonathan. He says he can't hear me talk on playback. Yo, Tiki and Evan, look at them. Where are they sitting? Nimmo takes a strike, 0-1. Hart still on the mound here. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Cookies saying, let's go Mets. James says, yeah, my laptops will reboot when I'm trying to DJ sometimes. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. You know, that's right, John. This year we have to get the World Series. I know Manfred wants the Yankees, Red Sox, Mets, Dodgers wild card round. The 2-1. In for a strike. No, called a ball. 3-1. Feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time, says Charles. Welcome in. We're up to 18 new subs tonight. Been a while since we've had that good of a stream. The 3-1. Fouled straight back. 3-2. I just hope the Mets survive tonight's game. What'd you miss? Swung on a miss. Struck him out. One away. You've missed 4 Met home runs tonight. A big 2-run double by McNeil in the first. A 2-run home run by Beatty in the first. Solo home runs from Lindor, Alonso, and Mullins have added. So the Mets have scored 5 out of their 8 on the home run ball tonight. In for a strike, 0-1 to Vientos. Our number is 11. Yes, I have that on the screen. Do you see it? I tried to put it somewhere where it wasn't out in the open. Oh, and 1-1, as that one's outside. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe. CP says, I hope this pen after Mania doesn't intend to make this game interesting. Foul tipped at the plate. 1-2. Leo says, I'd love to see a 10-game winning streak. No need to stop now. The 1-2 to Vientos. Down low. 2-2. Yo, Jason, how have you been? Missed you too, buddy. Hopefully you're alright. Oh, he started a new job. It doesn't work that way. Fouled off. 2-2 still. I do not think Pete will resign. Yes, CP says he's doing postgame. Not sure if he's still here, but yes, CP says he's doing postgame. He said we will be live. There you go. And we'll redirect too. Inside, did it hit him? No, 3-2. Eddie. Welcome in, Eddie. That one fouled off at the plate. Still 3-2. Yonker says, I'm going to Minnesota for the Vikings-Bengals game. What a turn of events. That's going all the way. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Cap says, I have to root for St. Louis for 5 of the last 12 games. And those Cardinals, oh, let me refresh here. In for a strike, 0-1. Cardinals still have a 1-0 lead over the Reds. That game in the bottom of the third. They play Cincinnati and San Fran in a week. The 0-1. And that one fouled off by McNeil, 0-2. Peace. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. The pick I sent is what I'm eating. It's like a DC delicacy. People bothering me. People texting me while I'm chatting. Or while I'm... Oh man, too bad playback's not working right now. That missed. 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off. With a name like Peace, you have to work at a dispensary, no? The 3-2. Oh, swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Hart strikes out the side. We go to the 6th. Still 8-2 Mets. Big John, when I seen the final scores in week 2 of our league, Mrs. Cap said, isn't that the guy who said get used to seeing him in the number 1 spot? Never fails. I never learn. Oh, man. I think I without looking, I think I scored the fewest points this week, right? I think I went from being the highest scoring team to the lowest scoring team. Oh, my phone should probably go on the charger at 2%, huh? Oh, Frank texted me again. Oh, Frank, you're good. I was going to check. Sorry. I'll get back to the chat here in a second. Outside 1-0. Manaya's still on the mound here. Oh, I did score over 100. Now I'm fouled off 1-1. I did. I went from the highest scoring team the week 1 to the lowest scoring team in week 2. And the Cardinals have a 3-0 lead over the Reds. And that one lined out to right center. Mullins on the run. He'll make the catch. 1 away. All right, let me come back over to the chat here. I have to double check. Yeah, I did. I scored the fewest points. Might as well have just sent you a picture of an ear of corn. Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys? Because I've lost the game again. Now it's on the Hulu side. What is going on here? Oh, you traded JJ to someone before his injury. Pulling the Mets pitcher after 4 is ridiculous. Cry some more. And a ground ball to second. Flip to Manaya, who covers. Not sure what Pete was doing there. That's a 4-1 on the putout. 2 away. James says someone's going to beat him soon. It could be like Fitzy last year, who went undefeated in the regular season. Oh, that was in our... It's open mic night at John's. Waiting for Mrs. PAS to yell down the steps here in a minute. Stop that singing. As someone who's been betting over 20 plus years, stay away from betting on the Mets. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Frank's prediction tonight was 21 subs, and right now, here in the 6th inning, we are at 21 subs. And that one lined in the right field, a 2-out single. This is the second time. The last game before the All-Star break, they piggybacked off each other. I'll pull over and get John's stream up, but won't be able to chat with you all. No worries, Jason. Outside, 1-0. The Mets weren't even around when I was born. She's upstairs. Why'd they take Clay out? To agitate everybody betting on the game. 2-0 the count. That's what they said. Mendoza came out with a sign. Said, you lost your bets. Mrs. PAS, how about those Bills? Yeah, we're not talking to each other right now. We're not talking to one another right now. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Beatty on the edge of the grass. That'll end the inning. We go bottom 6. Still 8-2. Oops, so you gotta flip that. I always forget to do that. Beatty, Alvarez, and Mullins coming up. See if the Mets will increase this lead or not. Let's take a look. Yeah, still 3-0 Cardinals. That game going to the bottom of the 4th now. Wow, the Yankees have a 10-1 lead. Yikes. 9:40, so just about 50 minutes away from Giants Diamondbacks. Maybe I'll watch some of that one when I'm done. Well, you still exchange customary pleasantries with Mrs. PAS, right? Yeah. I got home, walked in the door after work, and said, "Is dinner done?" No, I don't. Something might come flying at me from the top of the steps now. Al says, "See you later, John. PAS working in the morning." All right, Al. Charles says, "For every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make." Matsui, the new pitcher here. 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets again. Gold. It's gold. Up high, 1-0. Beatty, he's 1 for 2. Hit a 2-run homer in the first. Struck out looking in the third. It's foul tipped, 1-1. Save some runs for the rest of the series. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one blooped foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Thank you, Frank. Bring up Scott Norwood. She'd like that. The 2-2. Matsui deals. Outside 3-2. The 3-2 to Beatty. Matsui deals. Up high, ball 4. A leadoff walk. That'll bring up Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out to third. Let's all calm down here. We don't want Scott Norwood incident here. Oh, man. The 1-0 to Albie. Outside 2-0. Devin Ball, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Kermit Mahomes and the Queendom are 0-2. The 2-0. Matsui deals. Up high 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. Timeout here by the batter. Scott Norwood and Ray Finkel do share one thing in common. Fouled off, 3-2. No, not tonight, Jason. Just some unsponsored Cheez-It crackers. Unsponsored, of course. The 3-2. And that one ripped out to left. Foul. 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 Uh-huh. Peace saying hi. What's up, Peace? The 3-2. And a little chopper. Cronenworth to throw. Got him. Close play at first. No challenge. So runner on second with one out here. He was out. So runner on second for Mullins. Mullins is 1 for 2. Hit a solo home run in the 4th inning. Down low, 1-0. My wife and my daughter had me a wonderful supper waiting for me. Or surprise, maybe. Steak and cheese noodles. Giants lit up the Cowboys defense. Pretty good, too. Whoa, way inside. 2-0. Mrs. Caps just told me Lindor's wife played the national anthem. I don't know. They do not show it on TV. They do not show the national anthem on TV, so I don't know. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. And Mullins lifts one out to right center field. Tatis will come over, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. He's 2 for 3. Singled and scored in the first. Hit a solo shot in the second. Nice. Yeah, she's doing good. She's got to speak at a... it's not a conference tomorrow, but it's a... There's something going on at the university tomorrow that she has to speak at. And for a strike? No, inside, 1-0. I do not think the Mets are re-signing Pete. But he's my favorite player on the Mets, too. So... Yep. Swung on a miss. 1-1, excuse me. Nice. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Wife did play the national anthem on a violin. They showed some of it. Very cool. Who's your favorite pitcher in the Padres and Mets? I don't have any favorite pitchers on the Padres. Nolan McLean, my new favorite Met. Just some info. No, you're good, Caps. I hear you about Pete. He's mine, too. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Leo says Pete's my favorite also. Down low. 3-2. I hope we don't run into Yu Darvish. I don't know what the matchups are. Gina says McLean and Pete are my favorites too. The 3-2. Why was I thinking today was Monday when we did the game yesterday? We did the Monday night game. Yeah, the Mets play at 1 on Thursday, so still thinking about it. Might do the Bills-Dolphins game that night. The 3-2. Outside ball 4. The Mets have 2 on here for Soto. Not many players played their whole career with one team. Correct. I'm getting a pitching, a mound visit here. Not a pitching change, a mound visit. Lukewarm on... No, they just don't think he's worth the money he's asking for. There's a big difference. They're willing to sign him at their price. Sharon says Pete and Cousin Nolan are my favorites also. The first pitch to Soto. Late swing there, 0-1. He should be 6-0, correct. The 0-1. And a chopper foul, 0-2. I don't think it's necessarily about the money for Pete. I think it's the years. He wants too many years that the Mets aren't willing to give him. DO2. Matsui deals. Down low, 1-2. It's the years. Exactly. It's the years. Agreed, Jonathan. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, half swing. I think it tipped the bat. Struck him out. We go to the 7th, still 8-2 Mets. Oh, Fitzy's not happy right now. The A's are beating the Red Sox 2-1. Other games going on right now. The Cubs have a 4-1 lead over the Pirates in the ninth. Guardians up 3-2 over the Tigers in the eighth. Braves and Nats, no score going to the second in game 2 there. Blue Jays have a 6-3 lead over the Rays in the fifth. Brewers up 5-0 over the Angels in the fifth. Orioles up 6-2 over the White Sox in the fifth. Yankees up 10-1 in the fifth. Mariners up 10-1 in the fifth. Cardinals up 3-0 in the fifth. Astros have a 2-0 lead over the Rangers in the fourth. And the Marlins Rockies scoreless in the third. Diamondbacks and Giants in about a half hour. And then Phillies Dodgers in an hour. Only final, the Braves beat the Nationals 6-3 in game 1 of that doubleheader. Pete will not take 4 years. Reds turned blue all of a sudden. Very good. Oh, Lincoln Center. All right, here we go. Manaea still on the mound here. His third inning of work. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Man, that one ripped foul, 0-2. Pete is not taking 3 years. Pete wants a long-term deal, even though he's in his early 30s. Nobody's going to give it to him. I shouldn't say that. I'd be surprised. It swung on a miss. It went away. I'd be very surprised if anybody gave him more than 3 or 4 years. Wheels still on the train for Manaea, LFGM. In for a strike, 0-1. And a broken bat. Manaea comes over to grab it. He flips it to Pete, 2 away. Some kindling, he said. Jason says, well, 3 a.m. comes early. Gonna head to bed. Headed to Jacksonville. No worries, Jason. Enjoy. Be safe, man. No, he's not gonna sign with anybody until it's like almost last time, right before the season starts. I'm not giving him 4 years. I keep giving him 1-year options. And another broken bat back to Manaea. Alonso had to get out of the way, so Manaea goes over and tags the runner. 1 unassisted. Good heads up by Pete to stay away from that broken bat. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. It'll be up to Uncle Steve and his genius boy. Harsh. Yup, I am harsh. I I am harsh. No matter what happens in all the other games tonight, if the Mets do hold on to win this one, the magic number drops to 10. If Arizona wins tonight, it stays at 10. What do you mean? Tell me you tell us you don't watch Met games without saying I don't watch Met games, please. Since June, Soto's been one of the best players in baseball all around. But please tell us. Uncle Steve's been lukewarm on Pete since he got here. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. And Pete crushes one out to right. Tatis is there. Almost misjudged it, but he makes the catch. Once again, now my Hulu's going out. Kev says, just catching the games. Was host taken out because he was running it? No. Nope. And hand grenades. Come on. Want to know? Whoever thinks Soto and really saying about giving all the years to Soto. How about the difference? You know, Soto's still only 26 years old or whatever, and Pete's 30 something years old. So there's a big difference. But please continue to tell us in the chat how you know nothing about baseball. I don't care how many of them are solo shots. He's a detriment to the rest of the team. Please post a link in the chat showing where he's a detriment to the rest of the team. We'll wait. Just because your Yankees play in the weak-ass American League and always make the playoffs, yet he's hit more home runs as a Met. Okay? I'm not giving Pete 15 years at 30 years old. Michael K. said I should be upset. I would not bring in Helsley, no. We're getting a pitching change here with 2 out. It's time like this I'm thankful for playback, right? Okay. Yep, Soto's still living rent-free in Yankees' heads, I say. Yep. Yeah, Jackson. Dude, Pete wants 5+ years. I am not giving Pete Alonso 5+ years. I didn't say he wanted 15. Clown boy. But you don't listen when I talk, do you? Yep. It'd be much easier. It'd be much easier if Robert said, "You know what? I'm still upset about losing Soto." Ooh, did he hit him? No, foul ball. 0-2. Nobody is giving Pete Alonso more than 4 years. I'm telling you that right now. But yet you continue arguing with me. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Because if somebody was going to give Pete more than 4 years, they would have done it this past offseason. Chopped foul. And a ground ball. Machado on the backhand, the throw over to first. Got him. We go to the 8th. Still 8-2 Mets. You guys are... Alright, guys. The warden has showed up. Time to start putting some people in Alcatraz. You've been DFA'd. New Yorker living in Asia. Thanks for the play-by-play. Let's go Mets. Welcome in, D8086. Nico says Mets will offer Pete 6 years. No. Wrong. Money. The Mets, yeah, but they could bring somebody up from the minors for that. If they wanted to. What's his name? Bengi? It's not. I know it's not Benji. John, why would a 5-year deal be on the table this year when nobody would give him a 5-year deal last year at a year younger? Some of you don't think, man. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one grounded. Nice play by Bate. He bobbles it. But he grabbed it and throws it to first. One away. At least we're on the right side in the 8th inning. This is true. This is true. And that one popped up. Foul. Alvey sheds the mask. It goes out of play. Don't forget, there's a guy in the farm system that want to move to first within a few years. And that one driven out to left. Nimmo back to the track. At the wall. It's out of here. It's 8-3. All right, keep listening, James. We'll probably be done by the time you get back. Let's give Pete 10 years, make him manager, GM, and traveling secretary. Yes, but I forget how it's pronounced though. Why is Kodai Senga being allowed to work through his issues in the big leagues? He's not. He's in the minors. Oh, why demote him? I don't know why they demoted him. Why didn't they do something like this? Why didn't they do something like piggyback him, like they did here? That one down in the dirt, 1-2. That was a good question, D86. Yeah, that don't help me either, Sharon. Senga did not offer to go to the minors. The Mets asked if they could send him to the minors. No. I think Sproat got called up. And for a strike, 1-1. That's why Sproat right now is not eligible for the postseason roster. Because it was not injury related. Fouled off, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Oh yeah, not only cares about winning, wants to do good. Fouled off, still 2-2. Wants to, his team's in a playoff hunt. He doesn't want to be the reason why they don't make it. Charles was one of his many quotes. A bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking. The 2-2 outside, 3-2. Because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. And that one lined. That's a fair ball. A 2-out single. I heard if McLean reaches 50 innings pitched in the majors, he loses rookie status. Yes, that means he will not be a rookie next year. Correct. In for a strike, 0-1. Machado's 1 for 3 on the night. Swung on a miss, 0-2. No, right now, as of right now, no Jackson. Nobody's up in the bullpen. And that one blooped out to center. Mullins will come in. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8. 8-3 Mets. So it's Benj. His name's Benj. Why? They're not going to take him out now. If they do, Stern should be fired. I'd start Minaya in the 9th. Rest the entire bullpen. Agreed, Kev. Oh, I gotta set up redirects here. When we're done, we will redirect over to CP's channel. He'll be live for post-game show tonight. What time is it? Oh, 10. Not even 10 o'clock yet. Can work on that project I'm working on for a little bit before going to bed. All right, let's check in on Fitzy here. They are in the bottom of the 9th there in Boston. They have, the Red Sox have a runner on first, down a run in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. making 2 starts in the minors, then coming back up. All right, McNeil will lead it off. Swung on a miss, 0-1. DO1. And lifted foul. Nope, this is going to be in fair territory. Nope. Now in foul territory, Machado makes the catch. 1 away. They're not going to limit his innings. Yep, I had him playing, Jacob. Cam. With the talking to the catcher. Oh, it's 0-1. That was a pitch clock violation on Beatty. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Gina saying LFGM. It's 2-1 to count, not 1-2. Excuse me. Clip them. We need 10 runs to feel safe. The 2-2. Oh, that one just missed. 3-2. The 3-2. Foul tipped. Held on by the catcher. 1 away. Or 2 away, excuse me. Here's Alvarez. It's a nail issue. It's not a blister issue. Nail issue. Is he a carpenter on the side? Oh. Not sure what that was. Was that a foul ball? Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Welcome in everybody coming over from Fitzy's channel. Thank you, Fitzy, for the redirect. Sorry your Red Sox lost tonight. That's a brutal loss. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Barbara's surprise birthday party. Oh, we hit him. One of the Mets gonna either start a fight over getting hit. Alvarez is hurt. Are the Mets going to lose on an ending double play? No, Fitzy. Not tonight. I'm parked and back till they come out. We need to retaliate ASAP. Alvarez coming out of the game here. Oh, where did that get him? Oh, got him on the elbow. Oh, God. Oh, like right here. Hit him flush. Not the wrist. Nope. Okay, Toby Mac. Not the wrist. No, he's not the wrist. Hope he's okay. Definitely on purpose. I don't know if it's on purpose. There are a lot of Mets out. Omar is here saying hi. Outside 1-0. What's the Mets' biggest deficiency as a team right now? Their coaching staff. The 2-0. Up high, 3-0. Senger, the pinch runner. Yeah, right down the middle, 3-1. The whole team is inconsistent. That is true, and I blame that on I blame that on the manager. And that one lifted foul, 3-2. Alvey needs an elbow guard. Yes, he does. And that one fouled off. Still 3-2. Don't just up and leave when we're done tonight. Like Fitzy redirected his folks over here. We're going to redirect over to CP's True Mets Talk channel for Mets postgame tonight. But Mets still have to get through the top of the ninth inning. And fouled off again. Still 3-2. I might need some of that special iced tea after this game. The 3-2. Oh, got the inside corner. Struck him out. We go to the ninth. Still 8-3. Yeah, hope Torrens comes back soon. Yeah, I don't even know what his injury was. Once again, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing. Welcome into the 30 new subscribers so far tonight. We go live for every Mets game. And now the NFL has started, we started mixing in some NFL games. Fitzy, DK, and I were live last night for the Bucks Texans game. Cap says I can see a batter getting hit here. Jeez, please. We're low on catchers. We don't need another guy going on the IL. Let's go, Mets. Let's finish this game here. Forgot to flip it. Tonight, I would rather see San Francisco win tonight. Just because the Diamondbacks are a game and a half out. But either way, as long as the Mets hold on here, their magic number drops to 10. Money says, hoping Lindor's homer wakes him up a bit. We need it. But welcome in. Tony La Russa rule doesn't matter. If it was on purpose or not, someone's got to get hit. Someone's got to get hit. When Alonso broke the 8-game losing streak, I feel the Mets will break through and make the... What do you mean break through? The Mets technically don't need to win another game. They have a game and a half lead. So what do you mean breakthrough? Gavin Sheets will be the first hitter. Down low, called a strike, 0-1. Right, I don't want either team to sweep. Correct. In for a strike, 0-2. So a new experiment tonight for the Mets, and it has panned out. And that one blooped foul, still 0-2. It took Alvey a while to use padding over the wrist. He needed to use knee guard sooner. Well, now he's going to need elbow pads as well. Swung on a miss. I wonder if Sheets was expecting to get hit there. Mets need to put last week behind them and play good baseball for the rest of the season. You meant elbow guard. Cardinals still lead the Reds 3-0, so that'll help the Mets. Swung on a miss, 0-1. I have, but it was only about, I don't know how good you how fast you're throwing in like 8th grade. maybe 60, 70 miles an hour. Mendy said, what happened? Called strike 3. God, I'm looking 2 away. D-backs are losing, just to let you guys know. Let's go. Alfie needs a RoboCop suit. Charles with my favorite one. In the morning, you have 2 choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Then check swing foul, 0-1. Big ice pack on Alvy. Once again, don't just up and leave tonight when we're done. We'll redirect everybody over to CP's channel for Mets postgame. Outside, 1-1. We'll be back at it live again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time for Game 2. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Padres down to their last strike. The 1-2. Oh, just missed. 2-2. As long as Garrett don't come in. The 2-2. And that one ripped in the right. That's a fair ball. That'll be the extra bases. No, Mania gets the win. Mania will get the win tonight. And that one popped up out the shallow center. Mullins comes over. And the ball game is over. Mets take game 1 of this 3-game set. Drop their magic number for a playoff spot down to 10. Two wins in a row. Officially a winning streak. I'm going to check that. Somebody said, can we catch them? Well, right now we are only 4. We came into tonight 5 games behind them. Now we're 4 games back. So yes, we can catch them. So once again, thank you for all the new subscribers. We're up to 30 new subs tonight. Thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up. For all the watch hours. Once again, shout out to Daniel Caps for the 10 gifted subs. So once again, we'll be back live again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Mets looking to take the series already. When we end tonight's stream, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. Tell him PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night.